Hello everyone. This one is fourth problem of three hinge arch. So what is problem? A three hinge parabolic arch has a span of 40 meter and central lies of 6 meter. It carries a UDL of 40 kilonewton per meter on the right half of the span. So find the reactions developed at supports. Draw bending moment diagram indicating positions and value of maximum bending moment. Also determine axial thrust, radial shear and bending moment at section 12 meter from left support. So this one is the solution. First, draw a line diagram of parabolic arch. This one is the hinge point at A, B and C. UDL is acting on its right side, that is of 40 kilonewton per meter. Okay. So we have to find out the maximum bending moment and its position on its right side because UDL is acting on its right side. So let us assume the maximum bending moment will develop at point D at a distance of x. So this one is the maximum bending moment positions and YD be the vertical ordinate at point D. Similarly, on its left side we have to find out the axial thrust, radial shear and bending moment at section 12 meter from left support. So we have to take a section at 12 meter from the left support at a point E. So YE become the vertical ordinate at point E. So first we have to find out the support reactions. Just follow the sign convention: left side, right side, upward positive, downward negative. Okay. So VA, if I take the bending moment at point B, so VA multiplied by 40 minus 40 into 20 into 20 by 2 is equals to 0. So VA will be 200 kilonewton. Okay. Now next condition is summation Fy is equals to 0. So VA plus VB is equals to 40 into 20. So from this equation you will get VB, that is 600 kilonewton. Now taking moment about point C and considering right portion of it. Just take the moment on point C and consider right portion of it. So this become VB into 20 minus 40 into 20 into 20 by 2 minus HB into 6 is equals to 0. If you solve this equation, you will get the value of HB. Okay. Now next condition is summation Fx is equals to 0. So HA minus HB is equals to 0. So HA will be 667 kilonewton. Okay. So we have to find out the vertical ordinate on point D. So YD, so we have the equation at any point in portion CB, YD is 4h upon L square into x into L minus x. If you put the value of h, L and x, you will get YD in terms of x. Okay. Now maximum bending moment. Maximum bending moment will occur in portion BC at a distance x from B. We have to find out the maximum bending moment. So first we will find the positions of maximum bending moment, let's say x from B. So maximum bending moment will occur in portion BC at a distance of x from B. So take the moment at point D. So let's say mx. So VB into x minus 40 into x by 2 minus HB into YD. Okay. So VB into x minus 40 into x by 2 minus HB into YD. Okay. We have the YD of 0.6x minus 0.015 x square. Okay. If we put the value of, so first multiplied 667 with this bracket, you will get this one. If you solve this one, you will get in terms of x square and x. So mx become 9.995 x square plus 199.8 x. Okay. Now, if you differentiate the value of mx with dx, so this equation become 9.995 into twice x plus 199.8. Okay. If you solve this equation, you will get the value of x 9.995 meter. But maximum bending moment at 995 meter from B will occur. If you put the value of x in above equation, you will get the value of maximum bending moment, that is 998.50 kilonewton meter. This one is the positive maximum bending moment. Okay. Now next, to find the axial thrust, radial shear and bending moment at point E, we have to find out the axial thrust, radial shear and bending moment at point E, that is 12 meter away from the left end. Okay. So we have the vertical ordinate at E, same equation 4h upon L square into x into L minus x. If you put the value of h, L and x, you will get the vertical ordinate at point E. Okay, that is 5.02 meter. Just draw a section of AE, A to E, up to this portion A to E. Okay, vertical ordinate 5.02 and horizontal distance is 12 meter. So just find out the support reactions. So let us consider portion AE is in equilibrium and let VE and HE be the reacting forces at E. So if you use the conditions of summation Fy is equals to 0, so VA minus VE is equals to 0. From this equation you will get VD or VE. This is VE, not VD, VE. Okay. Now second condition, summation Fx is equals to 0. So HA minus HE is equals to 0. From this equation you will get the value of HE. Okay. Let theta be the inclination of tangent with the horizontal. We have the equation y is equals to 4h by L square into x into L minus x. Okay. If you multiplied the value of x with this bracket, this become Lx minus x square. Now tan theta is nothing but dy by dx. Okay. If you differentiate this equation with respect to x, this equation become like this, and if you solve this equation by putting the value of h, L and x, you will get the value of theta. Now next, now we have the formula of axial thrust and radial shear. So first, what is axial thrust? Hd cos of theta plus Vd sin of theta. Now put the value of Hd and Vd and theta. Okay, from this equation you will get the value of axial thrust. Axial thrust and normal thrust both are same. Now radial shear Hd sin theta minus Vd cos of theta. If you put all the values, you will get the radial shear 38.88 kilonewton. Okay. Now bending moment at 12 meter from left hand side, means bending moment at point E. Just take the moment at point E and considered left side. So VA into 12 minus HA into 5.05. Okay. So VA into 12 minus HA into 5.02. Okay. From this equation you will get the value of bending moment, that is negative 948.34 kilonewton meter. And finally draw a bending moment diagram. Okay. So maximum bending positive moment will occur in portion CB. So just draw a positive bending moment diagram, and on its left side there is a negative moment. Just draw a negative moment diagram like this. Okay. So this one is the final bending moment diagram. Okay. Thank you.